Welcome to a year-long journey, a journey of discovery, reflection, and shared experiences. We're embarking on something truly special together. 365 days, each one a blank canvas waiting to be filled with stories, insights, and new perspectives. 365 books, a carefully curated collection designed to challenge, inspire, and transport us to different worlds, and countless worlds to explore. Worlds of fantasy, reality, history, and the human heart. Get ready to lose yourself in the pages. Today we begin with a novel that sparked global conversations, a story that resonates with readers from all walks of life. It Ends With Us, a title that hints at the complexities and difficult choices that lie ahead. This isn't just a reading challenge, it's more than just ticking off books from a list. It's an invitation to connect and understand the human experience through stories, to empathize, to learn, and to grow together. Our first book dives deep into love, pain, exploring the multifaceted nature of relationships, and the strength it takes to make impossible choices. Choices that will define not only our characters, but perhaps even ourselves. It's a story that challenges us to look beyond the surface, to question our assumptions, and see the hidden battles people fight. The silent struggles that shape who they are. Why start here? Why this book on this day as the beginning of our year-long journey? Because the themes, the core messages woven into the narrative, resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity, to find strength in the face of hardship, breaking cycles, the courage to confront patterns that no longer serve us, to forge a new path, and choosing your own path, making decisions that align with your values and aspirations, are universal and timely. They speak to the human condition, transcending borders and cultures. It's about finding strength when it feels impossible, about holding on to hope when darkness surrounds you, and the courage to change your story, to rewrite the narrative of your life, to become the author of your own destiny. This book will entertain, challenge, and inspire you. It will make you laugh, cry, and question everything you thought you knew. So settle in and prepare to meet Lily Bloom. Get comfortable, grab a warm drink, and open your mind. A woman whose journey is about courage, love, and self-preservation. A journey that will stay with you long after you turn the final page. Let yourself feel, reflect, and grow. Allow the story to resonate within you, and consider how it connects to your own life. As we turn the first page together, let the adventure begin. Welcome today, one of our shared adventure. A new day, a new book, a new beginning. Let's begin. Before we dive in, let's meet the mind behind the story, Colleen Hoover. Once a social worker, Hoover's first-hand experience with resilience and struggle shapes her writing. She began writing as a creative outlet, never expecting her stories to reach millions. It Ends With Us, published in 2016, slowly gained momentum, fueled by passionate readers and the book talk community. The book's inspiration is deeply personal. Rooted in her mother's courage to leave an abusive marriage, writing it was both painful and necessary, a tribute to strength and hope. Hoover's goal, to create real, relatable characters and stories that make readers feel everything: joy, heartbreak, and pain. The novel's success proves readers crave stories that challenge and move them. Through fiction, Hoover invites us to explore tough topics with empathy. She's grateful for every reader who's let this story into their lives. Now let's meet the unforgettable characters she's created. At the very core of It Ends With Us is Lily Bloom, a character who immediately captivates with her strength and vulnerability. She's ambitious, driven by a desire to create something meaningful in her life. She's resilient, having weathered storms that would have broken many others. And above all, she's determined to build a better life for herself, one brick at a time, fueled by hope and a fierce independence. After making the bold move to Boston, seeking a fresh start and new opportunities, she pours her heart and soul into opening her dream flower shop, a vibrant space that reflects her own blossoming spirit. It's a testament to her hard work and a symbol of her aspirations. But Lily isn't without her shadows. She's carrying the scars of witnessing her father's abuse, a painful chapter in her past that continues to shape her present. Haunted by her childhood experiences, Lily vows never to repeat her mother's mistakes, determined to break the cycle of violence and create a future free from the pain she witnessed. And then enter Ryle Kincaid, a man who seems to embody everything Lily desires. He's a brilliant neurosurgeon, respected in his field, with an undeniable charm that draws people to him. He exudes passion, a fiery intensity that's both captivating and a little intimidating. But beneath the surface lies a complicated side, a darkness that he struggles to keep hidden. From the moment they meet, their chemistry is instant, an undeniable spark that ignites a passionate connection. But Ryle's aversion to serious relationships, coupled with sudden flashes of anger, hint at deeper, unresolved issues lurking beneath his charismatic facade. These red flags raise questions about his capacity for a healthy, loving relationship. Just as Lily's romance with Ryle intensifies, pulling her into a whirlwind of passion and uncertainty, her first love, Atlas Corrigan, the boy who once held her heart, unexpectedly reappears, stirring up long-dormant feelings. Atlas, once a homeless teen she selflessly protected and cared for, offering him kindness and compassion when he needed it most, has transformed into a successful chef, building a life for himself through hard work and determination. He represents a safe, gentle love from her past, a stark contrast to the intensity and unpredictability of Ryle. Lily finds herself torn between Ryle's magnetic pull and Atlas's unwavering steadfastness, caught in a complex love triangle that forces her to confront her deepest fears and desires. She's forced to confront unresolved feelings from her past, grapple with the complexities of her present, and face difficult truths about herself and the men in her life. The story unfolds through Lily's intimate diary entries, offering a raw and unfiltered glimpse into her inner world. These entries immerse us in her emotional conflict, allowing us to experience her joys, her sorrows, and her agonizing decisions firsthand. This isn't just a simple love triangle with predictable outcomes, it's so much more. It's a profound exploration of identity, the lasting impact of trauma, and the difficult choices that ultimately define who we are and the paths we choose to walk. So, let's delve into this intricate narrative and see how Lily's journey unfolds as she navigates love, loss, and the courage to break free from the patterns of the past. One of the novel's core themes is the cycle of domestic violence. Through Lily, we see how love and abuse can become tragically intertwined, and how hard it is to break free, even with the best intentions. The story explores forgiveness, both for others and for oneself, as Lily struggles to reconcile love with pain. Her journey is about reclaiming power, finding her voice, and choosing to end generational trauma. The title, It Ends With Us, becomes her declaration to break the cycle. The novel challenges our ideas about love, showing its complexity and the courage it takes to walk away. Ryle isn't a simple villain. His own trauma complicates the narrative, making Lily's choices even harder. Ultimately, it's a story about self-love, the strength to choose yourself when love turns dangerous. That's what makes Lily's story so powerful. A quote from Lily, one of the central characters in Colleen Hoover's novel, beautifully captures the novel's emotional core, a sentiment that resonates throughout the entire story, shaping the character's decisions and the reader's understanding. It's a statement that challenges our preconceived notions. There is no such thing as bad people. We're all just people who sometimes do bad things. This simple yet profound statement encourages us to look beyond simplistic labels of good and evil. It invites us to consider the complexities of human behavior. This challenges us to move beyond black and white judgments, to delve deeper into the motivations and circumstances that drive people's actions. It asks us to consider the context and see people with nuance and compassion, recognizing that everyone is capable of both good and bad. It's about acknowledging the shared humanity that binds us all. Ryle isn't simply a villain. He's not a cardboard cutout of an antagonist. He's a man struggling with his own pain, capable of both kindness and harm. He is a product of his past, wrestling with inner demons that influence his behavior. The story doesn't excuse his actions. It doesn't offer a free pass for harmful behavior. But it asks us to understand the complexity behind them, to explore the roots of his behavior without condoning the consequences. It's about seeking understanding, not justification. For Lily, this realization makes her decisions even more agonizing. It adds layers of complexity to an already difficult situation. She loves Ryle, but he hurts her. This creates a painful paradox, a conflict between her emotions and her well-being. The quote allows her to hold two truths, to acknowledge the existence of conflicting emotions and realities. Love and pain can coexist, that relationships can be both beautiful and damaging. It elevates the narrative from good versus evil, moving beyond simplistic moral judgments, to a profound exploration of the human condition, with all its flaws, contradictions, and complexities. Life is rarely simple. It's a tangled web of experiences and emotions. People are layered, and their motivations are often hidden, even from themselves. The book urges us to approach others with empathy, not judgment, to offer understanding rather than condemnation. It's a lesson that lingers long after the final page, prompting us to reflect on our own biases and assumptions. Let's carry that empathy forward, applying it to our interactions and relationships, striving to see the humanity in everyone we encounter. This book is for anyone who craves stories that are raw, honest, and emotionally complex. If you love contemporary romance with depth, It Ends With Us delivers both passion and substance. Readers interested in psychology will find a compelling look at trauma, abuse cycles, and the impact of childhood experiences. Lily's journey inspires anyone seeking personal growth or breaking free from unhealthy patterns. The novel offers solidarity and empowerment for those on their own path to self-discovery. It's also a must-read for anyone wanting to better support friends or loved ones in difficult situations. The story fosters empathy and a new perspective on relationships. Whether you're a romance lover, a thinker, or a survivor, this book will move you. Let it change the way you see yourself and others. It Ends With Us is more than a novel. It's a catalyst for conversations about domestic abuse. By telling Lily's story, the book breaks down stereotypes and invites empathy for victims. It shifts the question from why didn't she leave to understanding the complex barriers victims face. The story shows how abuse can hide behind love, and how even strong, independent people can find themselves trapped. Lily's journey is a wake-up call, encouraging readers to recognize red flags and value self-respect. For survivors, it offers validation. For others, it fosters understanding. This book reminds us, behind every statistic is a human story. If you're left wanting more, there's a sequel. It Starts With Us, continuing Lily and Atlas's story. The sequel explores healing, hope, and the courage to love again after trauma. It's a celebration of second chances and the joy of healthy relationships. As you read, consider keeping a journal to capture your thoughts and emotions. Jot down reactions, favorite quotes, and moments that move you. Journaling helps process complex feelings and track your growth as a reader. For our year-long journey, your journal will be a treasured companion. Let your reflections deepen your experience. As we close day one, remember, the story doesn't end here. Share your thoughts about Lily's journey in a book club, with friends or online. Every perspective enriches our community and deepens our understanding. Discussing tough themes helps us process emotions and break the silence around difficult topics. Your voice matters, let it be heard. I hope this first book sets the tone for an incredible year of reading together. Tomorrow brings a new story, new characters, and new discoveries. Stick with us for a year of connection, growth, and literary adventure. Thank you for joining me on day one. Until next time, happy reading.